So really try and, the things you haven't done, people you haven't spoke to, try and get around to them, speak to them, really try and savour it and enjoy it. And you know, no matter how old you get, no matter how many of these you do, every day is a school day. So learn the lessons from it. A couple of key things, if you have a fire tonight, don't leave your kit unattended by the fire, keep an eye on it. It's okay to dry it, but be careful, we've had 2 bits of kit burnt today. So it happens, you know, it happens really easy, but just, you know, just be aware of these things. And the little things, try and, you know, use today and tonight to get those things right. You know, it's easy to think that the lessons out here are only applicable to here, but kind of they're not really. You know, things like be bothered to be bothered, you know, do the thing you know you should do now. You know, don't kind of put it off and I'll do it in a bit. I don't quite feel like doing it now. Or, you know, I won't do that. It'll be all right. Because out here, it's not all right. And it catches up with you really quick. And you learn the lesson in a way that you can't ignore it out here. So, and those things are just as applicable in life. You might get away with them longer, but eventually they catch up with you. When you don't do the things you know you should do, it kind of catch up with you. So here is a really sharp, condensed way to learn those things. And, you know, you learn the value of being comfortable, of being warm, of being dry, of taking the time to set things up. So kind of, you know, those little lessons, just kind of notice them. And the other thing today, as you're walking along, try and get that discipline. I know I talk about it a lot. Try and breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth as you're walking. Like light breaths, light sips of breath, nice and easy. Like if you struggle, just do it now. Like when you've got no exertion at all, just a light sip in through your nose, a soft exhale, relax out through your mouth. And feel like when you inhale through the nose, there's no effort to it. It just kind of slides in. And as you exhale, it just kind of falls through your body, relaxes any muscles that are tense. Because especially going up and down, you know, you carry tension where you don't need it, and that's just wasting your energy and tiring the body out. So use like every single breath, every inhale, feel it bring in the energy into your body, and as you exhale, feel it relax out any tension, any fatigue, any feelings of self-doubt, little annoyances. And that's the other little lesson, you know, maybe not now, maybe when they're in, but, you know, there's times when you feel sorry for yourself a little bit. You know, what am I doing here? You know, why did I carry that piece of kit? Why didn't I do my boots up properly? You know, all those little things, and you feel sorry for yourself. But there's no point. You're just carrying an extra burden. You just got to say, okay, lesson learned, I won't do that again. And you kind of exhale it. And you certainly, like out here, if you're not comfortable, there's no one else to blame. The only person responsible for you and your kit and your basher and stuff is you. So kind of just, you know, learn those lessons, and they're just so, you know, widely applicable outside of this. So really today, try and do that. Inhale, nice and soft, exhale, and keep it going. So last day, and I've said it every single day, and I haven't on other jungle trips. You've all done so well. You know, there's a virus going around the camp. We've got a really safe pair of hands in Charles, and I know he's dealing with everyone. But, you know, some of you are going to find it a bit harder today. You know, those that are feeling okay, just keep checking in on them, rally around them. Don't get finish line fever. Don't be complacent. It's going to be a long day today. It's going to be about an hour to a water point. We'll have a bit of a break. If we need water, it's going to be back down that gully. Remember that place we went, and then all the way back up? So, you know, you go down and come back up. But if you need water, be bothered to go down and get water. Because who knows, we might have to stop somewhere tonight where there is no water. So be bothered to fill up at that point. And then we're going to have about another 3.5, 4 hours walk till lunch. Another 3 hours from that point, walk till lunch. And then about 2 hours after that. So it's going to be quite a long day till camp tonight. So get yourselves ready for it. And then we've got one last night. I think it's quite a nice camp area. But again, don't settle back on that and then be disappointed if it's not. Be ready for whatever we hit when we hit it. And again, enjoy it. One last day, one last night, and then we've got a short walk into camp tomorrow. All right. Any questions?
So it's 1 hour to water.
About an hour to water. Yeah. So 7:45 now. So we'll step off at 8 o'clock. Okay. So get yourselves together. Get your kit together.
Just say that.
Sorry, just a sec, guys.
One more fall into the lure. It's actually very, very impressive that we haven't all got it. So that's really good discipline on you guys' part. As usual, communicate, and if you're struggling, just ask for a hand and we'll help. Some people experience viruses differently, so the same virus can have different symptoms, different severity. We had Glenn fell yesterday onto his elbow, fortunately only onto his elbow. Could have been worse, so just be aware that we want mental fitness at 10. Day before we exit the jungle, don't get jovial, as Matt said, especially on the difficult sections. And thank you for coming to me with your various problems. It's a really good working system, I feel, and it's a privilege to be entrusted by you.